And now I'll be joined by the SushiSwap team. So we have Joe, the CTO, and Warren Crypto, the lead architect of Bento Box, that they're going to present their demo that is running on Moonbeam Alpha.
So I'm going to share my screen here and show you kind of like, first of all, we deployed to Moonbeam's testnet Moonbase, and we're from the standpoint that Moonbeam came to us. It was at a time. Hey, do you mind going on? Thank you. Cool. It came to us at a time when Sushi was, kind of like in a downturn. Nobody wanted to work with us, and Moonbeam was a team that reached out to make a Sushi deployment on Moonbeam. So, like, Moonbeam is kind of a project that's close to us. We have already deployed to Moonbase, and we're going to do a swap, an add, and then a remove. Test. Okay. Now we're going to do an add. We'll do a max here, and we'll supply that. We're adding these two token pairs into a liquidity pool, and this is part of the AMM design, right? And AMM design is basically a forced buyer seller to provide liquidity for the market, hence liquidity provider, or LP tokens, right? So we're minting LP tokens by being both sides of the trade. Oh, dang, this stinks. All right, cool. So anyway, so there we go. It's confirmed. We have added the liquidity. It's now in the pool, and we'll do a remove. Let's do a remove. We got to do an approve. Ah, very nice. We implemented approves. Yeah. Okay. Cool. There we go. And wait for that to go through, and then we're done. There we go. Mine. Great. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the demo. We're able to swap, add, remove liquidity. We're already deployed on Moonbeam. So create your test tokens and like integrate in the way that you think that you'll integrate when we go to mainnet, because we're going to mainnet as well. And we have like a pretty good, I think, plan for the mainnet launch. Can't wait for you guys to see it.
All right, so I'm going to talk about the Bento Box today that we deployed on Moonbeam. Deployment was very easy, just with hardhead, like any EVM compatible chain. We had no problems with that, which is very nice. So the Bento Box is basically, it's kind of like a token vault. You can just load your tokens into it. So here you can see I have some token balances. And I also have some tokens in the Bento Box, and this kind of shows whether I have approved this or not. So here you can, if you open this up, you can see this hasn't been approved yet. So if I want, I can approve this all, and after that I can move tokens. I've already put some Sushi tokens in here, so they're sitting in my Bento Box now. And so the Bento Box is a token vault that many people can build protocols on top of. So Kashi, the lending platform, will be one of the first things that we will deploy on it. But for the demo today, I've got a sort of a simpler example of a salary/vesting feed that you can create. So we'll go ahead and do that. So let's say in the next 30 minutes, we're going to fest some sushi. We're going to fest 1,000 sushi, and we're going to create this. Okay, I guess we're not going to create it. Anyway, I already created some salaries here that you can see. Maybe just to refresh the page. There we go. That's why. All right, do that again. So that should create a new salary, and it's using the funds from the bento box. So it will use the funds from here. And so obviously, why would you use another wallet or token vault? And the reason is yield. So the whole point of DeFi, you know, we all want better yield. And so what the bento box does is any tokens that are sitting in there that are idle can create yield in the background. So if we have a look here, we will see that there's actually a strategy attached to this this token. So 88% of these tokens are automatically invested into a strategy that creates yield. In this case, it's using the sushi bar. And to show this, for demo purposes, I have created, so this is the bar, there is some stuff sitting in there, and what we can do is we can just donate some money into that. So normally this would be through actual profit from the system, but that part is not running now. I'll just wait till that comes in. And here we see our salary has been created. And so what you can see here, this is now 1,000 sushi that I've just locked up. That's gonna be vesting in the next 30 minutes. So normally that would just be dead tokens that are not working. Same as in the bento box here, I have 98,000 sitting there. It's not doing anything. But now you can see if I actually harvest the strategy, then the benefits from the strategy will be applied to any protocol, any tokens that have a strategy, and any protocol built on top of that will benefit from that. Just wait till that goes through. And here we can see we've got now more sushi that is sitting there vesting, and our balance here has gone up as well. So even while your tokens are doing something, let's say they're sitting in an AMM, they're sitting in a lending platform, if it's built on top of the bento box, you're getting extra yields, both through flash loans and through strategies. And this is all running live on the Moonbeam testnet right now. Cool. Well, that's it for me.
Awesome. Thank you all. Thanks, Alberto, Joseph, Boring.